quarterback's got it. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, and he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. All the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU, stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down in inches. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the 1st down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
A quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Able to convert on 3rd, sets up 1st and goal at the 8.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gain on that. Shotgun. Breaking tackles. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Powering through. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards, now it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, tie. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a 3rd down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Gets made on the out route.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, LSU. Adds 6 more points to the total. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass caught. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Miles. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his target. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Caught by the receiver. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Finds his man. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Caught quickly.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. On the run here. Lets it go. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown. Bama. Conference championship pressure. They just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Touchdown, Tigers, to put them on top now.
That's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT is good. Puts him up 5. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble now. And the defense wraps him up.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Grabbed by the receiver. Powering through the defender. Breaks loose at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense. Are this guy and his speed or...
Here he goes. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Bringing pressure. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
That's reeled in. It's Miles. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, it's a handoff. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Wheeler. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offensive machine. This will be fun. Strange things happen when a conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Crucial third down play after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's caught. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern with his defense. They built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks, play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Grinding away with a running game. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances. And this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. There's the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Can he get there on the ground? Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen blitz here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. The shotgun running play call. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good, right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw it. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Touchdown, LSU. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Looking deep for late-game heroics. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's in the clear. The 10. And he steps out at the 2,